Welcome to this week in my garden. Nice weather we're having. It's cooled off quite a bit. We've been getting rain, so my garden's been pretty happy. We're going to plant some cucumbers today, and we'll just check out what's happening in my garden. We'll get started over here with the tomatoes. My ox hearts, I've been doing some pruning, gotten all the dead stuff clipped out, and got these two separated. They had grown together, but I was able to get them separated out. A lot of blossoms, so I'm hoping good things are going to happen. I haven't been doing any pruning back here yet, but we are getting some blossoms on the cherry tomatoes. And those two back there, I forget what they were. These ox hearts I haven't pruned on. You can see there's a lot of dead stuff in here still. We'll work on getting that pruned out this week. Doing good, as you can see. Got a lot of new growth way up here, about 7 feet tall. And we got some blossoms on there, so hoping the ox hearts are fixing to go to town in this cooler weather. I've cleaned up my celebrations, got the dead stuff out. They look pretty good again. Don't see any blossoms anywhere, so we're just kind of going to wait and see what happens with these guys. And I've cleaned up my lemon boys, got most of the dead growth off of these, got them going in the right direction again. And that one back there that I didn't think was going to make it, I think it made it. So we're getting a lot of blossom sets on the lemon boys, and so I'm looking forward to some good stuff happening here in my tomato bed over the next couple of months. Now these black-eyed peas were just planted a couple of weeks ago. Those there, and those right there, and they're doing real good compared to the ones on the other side, so not sure what happened. The lemon boys are coming along. I got to get some tomato cages or something for them, and got to do some either staking or some more tomato cages for these Italian sweets right here. We'll see. But here's my test bed of black-eyed peas that I bought off the grocery aisle. They're growing really good, but they're not putting on any blossoms yet, so we'll see what happens with them. When it comes to my peppers, holy moly, we have got the peppers. All these plants, these banana peppers, are just covered in peppers, doing really good. Really pleased with the banana peppers. They are really producing nicely. The jalapenos, they are putting on peppers as well. Lots of jalapenos on these two plants, so doing good. The Italian sweets are doing nice as well. All of these plants have nice big Italian sweets. Some are getting ripe. There's a yellow one right back here if I can find it. There we go. Another one right there, nice and ripe. And there's another one coming along. These are shorter. I mean, these are smaller because they've been on the vine, on the plants longer. They probably bloomed while it was still hot. These have bloomed since it's cooled off, and they are producing really big peppers. So I'm happy with my jalapenos, happy with my Italian sweets, and I'm happy with my banana peppers. Here's an extra banana pepper over here. Got one little guy right there. Looks like he needs a drink of water. I might have to get out here and water my peppers today. The sweet red Marconis are doing good. All 4 of them are putting on peppers. My poblanos, I'm excited about. This plant right here has 1, 2, 3 poblanos, and there's one coming on right there. I can't see what the one on the other side is doing, but it looks like my poblanos are doing good. Those of you who have followed me from the first year know that the reason why I'm growing a couple of poblanos is because I want to make homemade chile rellenos from my homegrown poblanos. The jalapenos are flushing again. Lots and lots of jalapenos on here. What we're going to do is let these ripen. I don't really care for the hot peppers. My mom doesn't care for the hot peppers, but Tiffany likes the hot peppers. And she has told me that when they're ripe, they're not quite as hot and they're a lot sweeter. So we're going for the maximum flavor here. We're going to let those things ripen up and pick them when they're ripe. The bell peppers, since it's cooled off, the bell peppers have just gone crazy. I got bell peppers all over the place, and the blossom end rot seems to be going away. There's 3 different types of green peppers here. They're all actually the same, I guess. I don't know really about the color of the pepper. I bought some that were just labeled as green bell peppers, and some that were labeled as red bell peppers, and some that were labeled as yellow red peppers. They all start off green, and then as they ripen, they change colors. What I am finding is the ones that ripen to red are still suffering with blossom end rot. The yellow ones and the green ones are all fine. So I need to do a little research and find out exactly what's going on with the colors and stuff. But yeah, they're growing really nice and strong, looking good, putting on lots of peppers. I'm real happy with my pepper forest. It's getting up nice and tall like I like it to be. 6 foot, 7 foot tall pepper plants just loaded down with peppers, and that's exactly what I wanted to see. I think the backside of my garden is going to be fantastic. I'm going to add some nitrogen, phosphorus, and potash into this bed over here. I've weeded it out. This bed has been used for 2 seasons without anything being added back into it, so I'm sure it's needing some fertilizer. And so I'm going to use, like I said, blood meal, bone meal, and alfalfa meal. That will get me nitrogen, phosphorus, and potash back into this bed. And I think that'll be fine. And that's where we'll be planting the cucumbers that we're about to plant. So let's get to planting cucumbers. All right, I got 20 pickling cucumbers started, and I'm going to do this so I'll remember which is which, because I got 2 different types. The round ones in the round are these Wisconsin pickling cucumbers, and the ones in the squares are these Sumter pickling cucumbers. So we're going to see which one does best. Reusing some Miracle-Gro that I had left over. It's already grown some stuff, or tried to. Didn't do real well on some of those. It was the tomatoes and peppers I started at the first of the year. Some of them never germinated, so I'm reusing the Miracle-Gro. And I went ahead and added just a touch of blood meal for nitrogen, bone meal for phosphorus, and a little alfalfa meal for potash into these. And we're going to leave them here in my little growing container. And once they get up and going, we'll move them to the cucumber bed and see if we can get some cucumbers this fall. All right, well, that's about it for this week. It's getting exciting again. Things are happening in the garden, and man, that's what I love to see. I love to see things happening in my garden. You can see my pepper forest back behind me. It's looking really good. So that's about it. So I'll see you next week in my garden.